Questions about spending and concerns about empty firehouses.
And when we asked the fire chief in charge about all of it, you might not believe what happened. Valerie Chen has been investigating the department for nearly a year, in a story you'll see only on WDRB.
Chief, this is a public meeting.
You listen to me, Judy. You cannot tell these people that they can't have a camera in here.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Don't touch our microphone, sir. You can't kick us out of this meeting. This is a public meeting, so we have a right to be here.
Southeast Bullitt Fire Chief Julius Hatfield tried to keep WDRB out of a public meeting of the Southeast Bullitt Fire Protection District.
Turn the camera off. I've asked you in a nice way. Buddy, call the cops and get them on up here, will you?
Residents want answers too.
But when you've got an $800,000 surplus, and you still have your tax rate at the same deal, why don't you lower the tax rate?
Hatfield then moved the board meeting upstairs. He serves as the chairman of this board and the vice president of the fire department board. 5 other board members attended this meeting.
Thank you.
Chief, you can't throw our microphone.
Drop that thing.
No, you didn't drop it. You threw it. I'm putting another one down, and it better not be thrown.
Here is how it works. The Southeast Bullitt Fire Protection District collects the taxes, about $1 million a year, and gives that money to the nonprofit Southeast Bullitt Fire Department for service. The Fire Protection District meetings are quick. This one lasted only 10 minutes.
Why are there so many firehouses that are empty?
Do you understand English, darling? Do you understand English? I just told you I don't have anything to say to you.
I understand English.
Okay,
I don't
thank you.
appreciate
Good evening.
how you're speaking to me.
We contract the fire department to do our district work for us, all right? As long as they're providing service for us, we have no say what he does with his money.
The Kentucky State Auditor's Office recently opened what it calls an examination of the Fire Protection District. In 2013, Auditor Adam Edelin said the department needs to make monthly reports to the district as to how the money is being spent.
There's nothing to find. When you do everything right, you have nothing to worry about.
Getting this building back in the hands of the taxpayers, finding a way to make sure the taxpayers get a good shake. That's what I was put on this board for. That's what these other board members were put on here for. But I don't really feel that their heart is in doing that.
When we asked for IRS tax returns that the nonprofit is legally required to file for 2012 and 2013, they claim not to have them. They said the nonprofit is being audited. Tax returns we were able to obtain showed that the department has been accumulating surpluses. In 2011, its net assets swelled to $4.6 million. That year, it spent only more than $530,000, but received $1.4 million in tax money. So where is all the extra money going? We tried to get answers at the second public meeting of the night, the fire department board meeting.
It's none of your business. It's a private meeting.
No, there are meetings that you have to hold that are public.
That's not a public meeting. The district board is. This is not.
So everything that goes on with taxpayer money is all private meetings.
Not taxpayers' money time it gets to us.
Christmas bonuses are given every year to paid firefighters. Records show last year, Hatfield's wife Joanne received a year-end lump sum payment of $14,000 for volunteering her secretarial and bookkeeping services.
For the 3 command people that do not get run money all year long, we give them a $200 or $300 bonus at Christmas. That is very true.
Will the same thing happen this year?
I hope so, because I could use the money.
And how much will go to your wife this year?
I don't have any idea. It hadn't been decided yet. But as the first year, we've discussed putting her on the regular payroll and let paychecks pay her like everybody else.
Under the Kentucky Constitution, bonuses for public employees are not allowed. Hatfield says the fire department has 5 full-time employees and more than 30 volunteers, but has 6 fire stations. 2 are basically garages used for storage. The department says it has plans of selling those. Residents who live by Fire Station 3 on Deetsville Road say they can't get a lower insurance premium because it's not an active firehouse. Hatfield says they have equipment in them, but are not staffed.
We have 4 active firehouses. English. I'm speaking English here.
Do you treat everyone like this, sir?
Do what?
Treat everyone like the way you're treating me?
I'm not treating you in any way other than the way that anybody else would.
Mutual Mutual aid is another issue. Shepherdsville Fire Chief Lane Troutman says his department with 15 full-time firefighters and 2 fire stations can easily help Southeast Bullitt Fire and vice versa. But Hatfield says he will not assist.
Between you and me, we've lost $750,000 to Shepherdsville through our annexation. We can't afford to lose much more or we're going to be out of business.
Instead, Troutman says Southeast Bullitt uses Mount Washington and Zonton fire departments for mutual aid.
Well, Mount Washington's probably, from their main station in town, is probably 12 to 13 miles away from where they would have to respond to. And Zonton's probably another 5 to 6 miles further than us.
Even if something is very serious and they need your help and you're the closest department?
No, ma'am. Can I make it any more clear? I asked you once tonight if you understand English. I'm speaking English. No, we do not do mutual aid with Shepherdsville.
In April, the Southeast Bullitt Fire Department was forced to pay back nearly $19,000 to the Kentucky Fire Commission for falsified training records. That's after Hatfield admitted he wasn't at training, which is tied to state aid and incentive pay. Despite all the records uncovered, some longtime board members of the Fire Protection District have come to Hatfield's defense.
Julius has turned his fire department around when they was just carrying buckets and throwing on fires.
The allegations about how much money Julius has got, to me, that's his business.
The auditor's office says it's still at the beginning stages of its examination. No word on when that will be finished. At the Southeast Bullitt Fire Department, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.